All right, we're going. All right, welcome back to Falcon Sports on SBC TV. And the first pitch, low and in the dirt.
It's Amanda McKay up at plate for the Falcons, the only Falcon to score today. So again, Amanda McKay at the plate. Oh, fouls one off.
All right, that'll even the count at 1-1. The umpire takes a look at that ball, says it's okay, throws it back to the pitcher.
Amanda McKay is another example of one of those athletes at Saddlebrook High School. You know, plays soccer during the fall, now softball. Like we said before, it's nice being in high school. You get to do everything you want to do.
Now, Andy, aren't you coaching soccer?
Yeah, I coached the Lady Falcons at Saddlebrook High.
Great.
We had a great year this year.
And that ball is inside, and that'll be 2-1. So Amanda played for you then?
Yes, Amanda McKay is one of our forwards.
A
lot of goals this year for Amanda.
Amanda's the third baseman for the Falcons. And she swings it, hits it.
A little late behind that one.
And she'll be thrown out at first base.
But she hustles down the line. You like to see that in an athlete.
Yeah, you never give up. You never know what could happen. The ball can be thrown away, bobbled.
Especially, as we said, at this level.
Yep.
Right,
and this
Coach
is a short
White.
field, too, so
Right.
it's a short distance.
Exactly.
So.
All right, Coach White comes in to talk to somebody. Appears as if he's making a switch. No, he's not making a switch.
No, I mean, we should be seeing Dana Mazzell coming.
And
right?
Dana Mazzella is up at the plate.
She's the designated hitter. She's in for the first baseman, Claire Scrafani.
So no switch here by Coach White. You just want to get a good run down the line, I guess. All right, so again, Coach Hofstas really into this game.
Yeah.
Really right in our way.
There he is.
There he goes. There you go.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you, Charlie.
Oh,
behind this one, and again, nice play.
Nicely played by the.
Nice play by the second baseman.
Great play. The ball over
That
the
was-
first baseman's head, heading towards foul territory, but she made a nice snag there. All right, 2 up, 2 down for the Falcons, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Vanessa
Pelly.
And that'll be called strike 1.
All right, so the Falcons have gone down 1-2-3 in the last 2 innings. If you're a Falcon fan, you're hoping they don't do it again this inning, but it has the potential as the first 2 batters up or the first 2 batters down.
All right, that ball was in the dirt. That evens count at 1-1.
All right, the Lady Falcons are really getting into this all of a sudden.
Yeah, there's a lot of chatter going on from that side. And that ball looks high. 2 balls, a strike.
2-1 on Pelly. Vanessa Pelly, the left fielder for the Falcons.
Yep, once again, Mandy, we got a good turnout here.
Oh, yeah.
Down both base lines, there's fans. And there's called strike 2.
Even up the count. You love to see, especially as an athlete, in the high school, you love to see the fans, the parents, your friends all supporting you.
It's
It really
nice to
helps
get it.
you.
Yeah, it does.
Really helps you. You realize why you're playing the game, just to have fun.
And she's called out on strike 3.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what happened?
And apparently we were both wrong.
Boy, it sure sounded like you said strike there. But
Sounded like us too. You must have called it strike. We must have been off on
I guess.
on the count. And she fouls off, so now there's definitely 2 strikes.
So we must be looking at a full count here, Andy. That's the only way I can envision this to be happening here. So,
All right, we'll see after this pitch, Bob. All right, so Pelly's ready to go. Coach Hofstas ready to go.
hit sharply at the second baseman.
Another one.
Wow, she's I think made all 3 plays.
Let me tell you what, that's a great inning for your second baseman.
Yep. All right, 3 up, 3 down for the Falcons of Saddlebrook, and that will bring us into the top of the 6th inning. All right, we're going to stay with the action right here. And I said, where do the Panthers pick it up, Andy?
Well, the Panthers are going to pick it up right with Lori Magda, and she led off. No, she didn't. She led off 2 innings ago. 2 innings ago, she led off with a hit by pitch. So hopefully Previdel is going to come back a little bit of a better inning this inning. I'm sure she will. Now you see the girls warming up.
Yep, there you're seeing a look at the first baseman, Claire Scrafani.
You'll see in the distance in a second or so. Hold on, let me get the timing down here. And never mind. Check that. Oh, there they come. You'll see the Falcons in between innings actually run down the sideline.
Oh yeah, you can see them walking down. Yeah.
Run back again. A little bit of a strange tradition started by Coach White.
Oh yeah.
But whatever works, he goes with. So. All right, they see designated hitter Dana Mazzella in the dugout. Get a nice quick break, and we're back with the action.
And I think you get shortly ending on our screen, you're going to see the last 2 stragglers
in
coming
there.
Yeah. There they are.
Oh, first pitch swing to DeVito. DeVito, not a problem.
Nice play.
Really not surprised there with DeVito.
Laura DeVito, center fielder, scoops that ball up nicely. Actually, not even scooped it up, I should say. Just fielded that nicely.
Yeah. Nice shot by Magda there, but right at the center fielder. So that'll bring up number 15, Lindsay Salgi, who had a great inning on the field last inning, and she'd like to extend that here.
Hit sharply to shortstop.
But Topolsky's got other plans for
Jessica with the nice play there, throws her out. So 2 up, 2 down for Midland Park. Once again, we are in the top of the 6th inning. The game still knotted at 1-1. All the scoring, Andy, took place in the 2nd inning.
That is a fact, Bob.
And swung on, fouled, strike 1. Counts at 0-1 now.
All right, so this brings up designated hitter Carolyn Outsley. She flew out to right fielder Canestrino last time in foul territory.
And who's she batting for? She's for the left fielder?
She's going to bat for the left fielder, Nicole Varallo. Again, it's a little bit different here in high school ball. You know, major leagues and college, usually you'll see your pitcher won't bat. You'll have a designated hitter for her or him in baseball sense. But here you're going to go with whoever you want.
And she's called a strike 3.
Gets her swinging.
So that's 3 up, 3 down for the Falcons. And they retire the sides here at the bottom of the 6th inning, and this game's still tied at 1-1. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll return with more Falcon sports here on SBC TV, channel 77, Saddlebrook. I'm just going to let it keep going anyway, so.
You're taping now?
Yeah. I mean, we don't. This is a 60-minute tape, so it doesn't matter at this point.
We just edit out our voices.
Yeah. Yes.
So we shouldn't say that Dave Brown's a jerky jerk.
No. He's doing a good job.
Yeah, Dave Brown doing a nice job behind the camera. Appears as if Dave Brown has a couple fans.
Yeah. We're just admiring the Dave Brown fan club, we're saying. Dave's got his own little camera assistants there on the side helping him out. And yes, we are actually.
We are recording.
We're still rolling. All right, welcome back to Falcon Sports here on SBC TV, channel 77. We are entering the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Lady Falcons of Saddlebrook taking on the Lady Panthers of Midland Park.
The Lady Falcons bring up Lisa Previdel.
And she takes low, ball 1.
And as we've been saying, just like the Panthers, Allie Bryan would like to help herself out when she's up at the plate, Lisa Previdel would like to do the same for her team.
And Previdel hits it shortly, right through the shortstop.
Shortstop spigots.
And she gets on base.
That's an E6, but that'll start off the Falcons here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
All right, that's all right. Previdel, who struck out earlier in the game, gets on base with an error.
All right, and she'll get a courtesy runner here, being that she is the pitcher.
All right.
The courtesy runner appears to be number...
I see a 9. I don't know what's before there.
Let's see. We apologize.
Looks like it's 29, but I could be wrong.
29?
I'm not sure.
It could be Liz Byrne. That's 29.
All right, we're just going to have to see. Right now she has her back semi towards us. We're only seeing half the number.
Here.
Anyway, up to bat is the top of the order.
Allison Melisso trying to help out Lisa Prevedel and the Falcons.
And they try to make a play back at first, but she's back in plenty of time. It is number 29.
It is Liz Byrne. You saw there, Coach Haas says, jump in there, telling her to get back in. Hate to see her get picked off there. It really ruined the groove here for the Falcons.
I guess that first pitch, was that a ball in or a strike? I didn't.
You know what? I'm going to go with the ball.
All right.
Sounds more fun that way.
That'll work out well for us. And there's a strike.
That is a strike.
So if we're correct, that should even the count up at 1-1. There are no outs. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning, and there is a runner, courtesy runner for Lisa Prevedel, the pitcher, on first base.
All right, so she's getting her sign from the catcher.
Swung hardly. Oh, the ball. She's
safe at first base.
Safe all around. Oh, nice.
Everybody's safe.
Wow. Well, number 29 there did get kind of hung up a little bit. She wasn't sure what the situation was going to be. The ball hit sharply hard at the pitcher, but couldn't keep a handle on it.
So the Midland Park coach comes out to discuss the call.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume she's not saying it was a good call, Bob.
No, I don't think so. And by the reaction of the crowd behind us, which is the Midland Park side, the fans weren't too pleased with that either.
But that moves Byrne over to second.
Yep.
And Melissa at first, bringing up Jen Canestrino.
Jen
Single here scores Liz Byrne. She's a speedy girl.
Jen showing a bunt, pulls back.
And everybody stays where they are.
All right, we got runners at first and second. There are no outs. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Once again, this is the semifinals of the state tournament.
Ooh, upstairs.
And the runners will steal, and she's safe.
She's safe at third.
Nice. Both runners stole bases.
Everybody moves. Allison Melisso goes to second. Liz Byrne for Lisa Prevedel goes to third. And I'm sure Coach White is a little excited here.
All right, Saddlebrook now got 2 runners in scoring position. We got runners at second and third. Once again, there are no outs.
You see Coach White there trying to fix the safety bags. These bags are made to pop out, Bob.
Yep, for safety reasons.
Ankles or anything like that.
Yep.
All right, so it appears that the coach in the Midland Park team is going to call in her Lady Panthers to discuss the situation. While she's doing that, Coach White's going to call in his Lady Falcons, and they'll discuss their situation. So the Panthers are ready, and it appears the Falcons aren't ready yet, but they're ready now.
All right, the rain's still coming down here, Andy, just enough to wreak a little havoc on us.
It slowed up a little bit there, but starting to start again.
Starting to come
Mother
back.
Nature's not a big fan of us today, Bob.
No.
All right, so here we go. You wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt here. A bunt, and Liz Byrne will hang on the bag.
She shows bunt, pulls back.
Pulls back. There you go. Liz Byrne will hang on the bag, not like a baseball suicide squeeze.
Right.
But it'll be after the girl actually makes the play. All right, so Canestrino steps back into the box. Brian is ready to pitch.
And there's called strike.
3-0 count. That's a great call by Coach White. Make her throw you a strike.
That's it. All right, so there are no outs, Andy. We do have runners at second and third. And she shows bunts again and fouls off.
That'll bring the count to a full count, 3-2 on Jen Canestrino. Tell you what, it'd be a real risky call here for Coach White to have a bunt, but
yeah,
he's a risky kind of guy. We'll see.
Yeah, if you foul it off, you're out. So, I mean,
he likes to take risks, but we'll see how he handles this situation.
I think I would rather have her swing away myself.
Me too. She's got a strong cut, Jen Canestrino.
Yep. Jen, the right fielder.
She's gotten thrown out bunting today, and she's struck out looking in the first inning. But very strong girl. So you'd like to see her get a hit here and help out the Falcons.
A message to all Saddlebrook residents. Boy, we sure could use a donation of a tent for future covering.
Yes, that is true.
So, boy, if someone could run out and maybe buy one of those nice little cover tents at Walmart for us or something, we would greatly appreciate it. And that ball's thrown, and the runners will hold.
The runners are going to hold. The Canestrino is going to strut down to first.
I had a wild pitch there for ball 4, but
load them up here. In the
no runners advance.
Bottom of the 6th with no outs. Prevedel started off the inning with an error, getting her on first base. Then Melissa moves over Liz Byrne, who was running for Prevedel. Now a walk will load the bases. And up is number 11, Perina Leone, who is the catcher, the second half of the battery. And she gets a slow pitch.
The play at home.
Out at home. Nice play by the shortstop for the Panthers. Nice play. All right, so that'll be 1 out. And I'll tell you what, Bob, as a baseball guy, I'm assuming it's the same for softball. That's a great play. You want to get that out.
Yeah,
you want to get them one at a time. You can't worry about what the situation is. One at a time. That's all you got to do. So now we got Perina Leone on first base. Now you get a better look at that mask she was wearing.
Yeah, you start trying to, go for the 2 or you throw the ball around. You could get a little sloppy. The ball can get thrown away and a run could score on you.
You are correct.
You just want to keep the game in check. Try to hold them.
So Topolsky takes her first pitch swing and a miss. She's going to try to help out these Falcons here. You hate to see.
And that ball's low. And that'll even the count up at 1-1. Jessica is the shortstop for the Falcons. The rain coming down a little harder, Andy.
In fact, the pen isn't even working on my pad anymore.
No, I
water
noticed that, yeah.
Soaked it up so much.
Once again, the ball low in the dirt. That's 2 balls a strike.
2 and a strike.
There is 1 out.
A walk is as good as a hit here for Topolsky.
And we got runners on all 3 bags. And here's the windup.
Low again.
Low.
Bring it to 3-1. Coach White's going to give it a hold signal.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make the pitcher throw it at this point.
Yeah. She's having a tough inning.
Yep, she's behind the count. The pressure's on her. Bases are loaded. Like you said, a walk is as good as a hit. That brings in a run. So
I'll tell you what, bases loaded with no outs, and the Panthers work out of this. That shows true dedication and heart. Not saying they don't have it if it doesn't happen, but
right.
Oh, and there she had the green light.
She was green lighted, swung on and a miss, strike 2.
All right, so
that'll bring the count up to full 3-2.
Full count. All right, so Jess steps up in there. Oh, she steps out. Now she's ready. No pressure here, huh, Bob?
No,
not for us anyway.
Andy, we're just sitting back, relaxing, get a little wet, and the ball hit.
And another one to the shortstop.
I'm sorry, shortstop. You're right. The play at the plate. She's out.
Same play 2 times.
That's it. Smart play. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Laura DeVito.
Laura DeVito. A shot here to the outfield will score 2.
Yes.
A shot to the shortstop, as we've seen, will score none.
You are so correct.
Shortstop is having a great inning.
Yes, she is.
That's Danielle De Silva.
De Silva aggressively scooping up those balls hit hardly at her and making the play to home plate. And there's a ball high.
Saddlebrook starts out in front here.
Now, big lead there.
Big lead by Leone.
Leone. She was almost at third base.
She might not want to do that again.
No, she could get herself in a little trouble. Someone sneaks up behind her and she's not paying attention.
Well, let's see if Coach White's preparing for a throw back down a second where Canestrino could then come home. Oh!
And the second baseman plays the ball herself, and that will retire the sides.
Great inning by the Panthers, fighting back from a
Saddlebrook.
Bases loaded, no outs.
Yeah, Saddlebrook
just couldn't get the job done, but.
Nope, they had a great scoring opportunity there. And Saddlebrook will leave 3 runners stranded, though, so that will end the 6th inning, and we're going to head into the top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th, which should be the last inning, but the way this game's going, Bob, it could be a long one.
Yeah, this is true.
Could be a long game.
And we're hoping for the game to end because well, there's not much left in us here. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to continue with more Falcon sports here on SBC TV, Channel 77, Saddlebrook, New Jersey. No one wants to give us an umbrella, huh?
Every time I think, oh, it's letting up, it starts to pour again. God.
I'm freezing.
Swing, hey,
all right, Dave, you want to set up your shot? And we're going to come back in.
See your Falcon fans.
You ready? Go ahead. All right, and welcome back to Falcon Sports here on SBC TV. It is the state semifinals of the Panthers of Midland Park playing the Lady Falcons of Saddlebrook. We are going into the top of the 7th inning, which normally, Andy, is the final inning of baseball.
Right.
Softball, excuse me.
Baseball,
but
high school
But this is, the game is tied up at 7-7, so anything could go here. And here's the pitch, and called strike 1.
This is right fielder Laura Squio. Again, just to everybody out there, we apologize if we're botching up your names. Do the best we can out here.
Yep.
Nah.
Squio earlier, her last at bat, has struck out.
So 2 strikes on her now.
And Previdel ahead of the count. This is a rainy Tuesday here. The rain still continues to just come down in a steady, light, annoying
fashion. That is probably the word, the annoying fashion.
Yep.
Yes.
We are out here in the elements, no umbrellas. I don't have a jacket, Andy. You seem a little warmer than I do. I'm a little cold.
Yeah, I grabbed my...
And our cameraman, Dave Brown, is also nodding yes. He's a little chilly, too. He's also in short sleeves. I guess, Andy, today started out to be a sunny 70-degree day almost.
Beautiful out today, yes.
Finally, we did have a long, rainy weekend, holiday weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Just coming off Memorial Day, correct?
Luckily, the parade got through without rain.
Yep, you guys all saw the parade here on SBC TV.
Yeah.
All right, and that batter will go down on strikes, and that'll be 1 out for Saddlebrook.
Gets her looking. It's the second time Squio has struck out this game. And Danielle DeSalva will step up for the Panthers. She struck out her last at bat also.
Yeah, but Danielle, she's the shortstop there and just had a spectacular last inning for us.
Oh, back to Previdel. Not worried, underhand toss.
Nicely played. Good hustle down the line, though, but they got her. And that'll be 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down so far for the Panthers of Midland Park.
You saw there, Canestrino again coming over to back up the first baseman.
Yep.
That's smart play there. Gets by her. She's right there. She's going to get you out at second if you want to go. So brings up the top of the order for the Panthers. Number 8, Pam Beluzzi. 7, an all right day at the plate.
Once again, Pam a little on the short side, so she's got a low crouch going there. She tightens up the strike zone. And that ball is called the ball outside.
Here's the pitch. Swinging. To Topolsky. Quick runner there.
Oh, safe though. Ball in the dirt a little. Scrafani couldn't keep a handle on it. It was low and in the dirt.
Tell you what, Bob, she's a quick runner.
Yep.
It's tough making those plays when she's right on your tail.
But Andy, once again, there's that great backup by the right fielder, number 20.
Canestrino right there.
Yep.
All right, so number 9, Christine Jacobson, the first baseman up for the Panthers. Tell you what, she'd love to get a nice little triple here, huh, Bob?
Yeah, she would love to help the cause out.
Strike one on Jacobson.
All right, so we got 2 outs. We have a runner at first base, and we are in the top of the 7th inning, and we're all knotted here, 1-1. We haven't seen any scoring action since the 2nd inning. Though there were a few opportunities on both sides. There were a few bases loaded. Last inning, the Falcons left 3 stranded. And in prior innings, so also did Midland Park.
All right, so coach for the Panthers gives the signs to the runner on first.
And that ball fouled down the third base line.
She makes a nice kick save also. So she's doing it all out there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Jacobson hasn't had the greatest day at the plate. She's flied out to the shortstop, Topolsky. Had a ground out to the second baseman and a ground out also to the pitcher. But now she hits one to Canestrino. Canicorn, let me tell you, she hung out there.
Nicely played, sucks it right up. Okay, well, that's 4 up, 3 down. And that will end the top of the 7th inning. So the Lady Falcons of Saddlebrook need to get on the board here and close this game out here. This is the last and final inning unless we go into overtime.
Little extra inning, little, as they say in the major leagues, they say a little free baseball for everybody, so you have a little free softball.
Yeah, but on a part of SBC TV, we'll be hoping that the game will be ending here. We've been battling the elements here all day.
Yeah, and we don't think the weather's going to be that nice for us.
No, so we'd like to see this game end in 7, so it would be nice if the Falcons could step up and end it here.
Tell you what, great game by the Panthers and by the Falcons.
Yeah, both teams are playing tremendous ball here.
Yes, both teams are really showing how they deserve to be here. I believe Amanda McKay, the only run for the Falcons, is going to lead us off in the bottom of the 7th.
All right, Amanda is the third baseman for the Lady Falcons.
Amanda McKay has only been up twice this game. She's scored with a nice play, and she's grounded out to the second baseman. So she'd like to see something change here in the 7th inning.
And Andy, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I heard you say earlier also Amanda was a forward?
Yes, forward on the soccer team.
Forward on the soccer team played for you?
Yep, and we also have Parina Leone behind the plate for the Falcons, was our all-county soccer goalie.
Yep, and Parina had a tremendous basketball season
career, yeah.
Yep.
So
we covered a few of those games here.
Okay, at the first pitch, fouls went off.
All right, Andy, now I guess would be the time to bring this up. The SBC TV run, as we like to call it. This, I guess, we could technically call this our first full game of coverage of Lady Falcon softball.
Right, right.
And anytime the SBC TV has covered a Falcon sport, the first game of that sport.
This is a true statement, what you're going to say.
The home team has won. The Falcons have won.
This is a true statement, and we apologize if we jinx you. But,
yeah, but I feel now, you know, it's the bottom of the 7th inning. This is the all-out, could be the game ending. Yep. Now's the time to bring it up.
Tell you what, Bob, when you said SBC TV run, I thought we had to go somewhere, and running's not my style, so I'm glad you mentioned that.
That ball hit
Shot
at
to
the third
baseman.
And there's the first out.
Quickly to the first baseman.
Yep, I guess it started with football.
Right.
And then we moved on into basketball.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Actually, I should correct myself. It actually went into wrestling first.
Wrestling defeated Garfield, I believe. And
we had wrestling first, then we had boys and girls basketball. And then our first baseball coverage of Saddlebrook Glen Rock. Saddlebrook also won that in the bottom of the 6th inning in the 10-run rule. So, so now would be a great time for the Lady Falcons to step up there. Ball hit at the pitcher. Have a little trouble.
Out at first.
But still gets there.
That'll bring up Vanessa Pelly.
All right, so far for the Falcons, that's 2 up, 2 down.
All right, so Bob, worst comes to worst, what we do is if the Falcons do happen to lose, we'll just edit out basically everything we've just said, and it'll be nice dull roar.
That's it. That'll be the wiser. We'll just feed some background noise and some bird chirping. Who knows, you know? We'll cover ourselves.
We'll tape it over in the editing room.
Boy, that ball was swung on late there for a strike one.
But as residents of Saddlebrook, we're hoping that doesn't happen.
Yep. And that's way behind him, that swing there.
Oh, and again behind, which
yeah,
little dinker to the second baseman.
And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So we're going to be going into the bonus innings here.
There you go. Free softball for everybody.
That's it. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll continue with more Lady Falcons sports here on SBC TV, Channel 77, Saddlebrook, New Jersey. All right, and welcome back to Falcon Sports here on SBC TV. Today's lineup is the Panthers of Midland Park versus the Lady Falcons of Saddlebrook. It is the state semifinals of softball. And there's the first pitch of the top of the 8th innings. Andy, we are in the bonus innings.
Yep, 8th inning here. Prevedel still, White's going to stay with the ace.
Yep, she started the game. She's still on the mound. The game is tied at 1-1.
All right, so Prevedel steps on the rubber. She's ready to go.
And that ball low and in the dirt.
Tell you what, if anybody's ready to throw this many pitches, it's Lisa Prevedel. As I was saying before, she's out here all the time, her and her father. Anytime you come down to this field, you see them.
Oh, the ball hitting the gap.
That's trouble.
Gets past the right fielder.
That's going to be trips. It's going to be a triple.
And she's going to have a stand-up triple. Huh?
Oh,
she's going to slide. She could have stood up. There was no play there at third base.
And that actually was Allie Bryan, the pitcher for the Midland Park Panthers. So she helps her cause.
All right, the Falcons will call it in, call a huddle. All right, that ball was hit over in the gap, I guess, over the head between the first baseman and second baseman, and it did get past the right fielder Jen there a little.
Tell you what, this slick grass.
Trouble. Yeah,
the grass is definitely slick now with all the rain that's been happening. Nothing is an easy play.
Well, the Panthers are in an ideal scoring opportunity here. There are no outs. That was their first leadoff batter, and she gets a stand-up triple.
So that brings up Stephanie Chapman, who so far is the only one that's scored for the Panthers. She's grounded out twice to second baseman Allison Melissa.
All right, here's the windup. And that's low and inside, ball one.
Prevedel's going to have to fight this one herself here, it appears. And here she comes to the plate again.
She shows bunt.
Square.
Squares nicely. They hold they fake the throw to first base to keep an eye on the runner. But the runner doesn't advance, and
all right, but now it's first and third.
Now, Andy, I guess in baseball, this would be your ideal time that usually you get a steal here going.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see it here either, Bob.
But unlike baseball, they don't get that early lead. They have to wait till the ball actually leaves the pitcher's hand. So keep an eye on your monitor when you see the ball leave the pitcher's hand.
So, we'll get the instant replay if need be. Protest the game.
That ball's low and in the dirt.
Goes.
And
Nice
she'll go in standing up. Saddlebrook doesn't even attempt to make a play on that. They just let her go in. All right, so now we have runners at second and third. There are no outs. And the game is tied at 1-1. We are in the 8th inning. Free baseball, as Andy calls it.
Free softball today,
Free softball. I keep calling it baseball. My apologies to the ladies. Free softball.
So second and third, no outs here.
Revedel with the windup. And that's low. I do believe that's ball 3.
All right, so even an intentional, unintentional walk here isn't a terrible thing. That'll load up the bases with no outs, but the Panthers have gotten out of it. So
yep, and that'll have a force at any base for outs, preferably at home, though.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And I guess I was wrong. That looked like that was a ball, so it looks like the count now is 3-1.
All right. Prevedel gets her sign from Leone. She's going to the plate and walks her.
Low and in the dirt for ball 4, so now the bases are loaded. There are no outs.
All right, that was number 5, Lori Magda, walking. That'll bring up number 15, second baseman Lindsay Salgi.
You having a hard time keeping track of the in your book, Andy?
Oh, yeah.
It's getting a little hard to write in, huh?
The book is definitely
seen better days.
A goner after this game.
Yeah.
All right, so Prevedel ready to go.
And there's called strike. And that evens the count up at 1-1.
Oh yeah, Bob, it's done. The book is definitely done. All right.
And the ball swung on, hit at the pitcher. Oh, gets through. No play at the plate.
No play anywhere.
No, sir. And Midland Park will jump ahead. 2-1.
So Topolsky, though, with a smart no play. If she would have thrown that and it got away, it would have been another one for the Panthers.
Ball hit towards the pitcher. Shortstop comes up with it, but had nowhere to go. So.
And Leone's going to call a timeout, get her team organized here.
Yep. Well, being down 1 run is not the end all here for these girls.
It's only 1.
That's it. They played a great game.
And it's not over yet, Bob.
No,
they're going to bring up DeVito, McKay, Mazzella in the next inning. So
Saddlebrook's got a good lineup ahead of them. So they just need to work themselves out of this inning.
That's it. That's all you got to do is worry about 1 out at a time.
That's it. And there's the pitch. And swung on and a miss. Strike 1.
This is Carolyn Outsley, the designated hitter, batting for the left fielder. Oh,
and that's low and in the dirt. Came a little short of the plate there. And that evens the count at 1-1.
All right, Prevedel to the plate. Fouls it away. 1-2 the count. Prevedel going to try and fight back for herself here. Coming into this game, both teams knew it was going to be a battle for the victory.
Well, the Falcons have been here before in this situation in this game with runners on all bags. So they're going to fight their way out of this. Fouled off again.
Another foul ball.
She keeps herself alive. The count's still at 1-2. And
swing and a
swung
miss,
on.
Strike 3. Nobody can advance.
You can't advance, so you can't run. There's the whole bags are full, so you can only make that play if first base is open anyway. So that's the rule.
That is correct, and that'll bring up Laura Squio.
All right, that's the first out of this inning. We are in the top of the 8th inning. Free softball, as Andy has called out to us.
There you go.
And this is the semifinals of the state tournament. It's the Lady Panthers of Midland Park playing the Lady Falcons of Saddlebrook. Here's the windup. And fouled off, strike one. We do have runners at all 3 bases.
Right, well, with 1 out here, the middle infielders could either go for 2, they could go home, they could, a bunch of different options here.
Yep, everybody's playing in. And that ball looks to be high. 1-1.
With all the infielders in and pinched in the middle, you're going to assume they're going to want to go home to Leone to make the play at the plate.
The outfielders are also in, covering that gap, trying
Right.
to make up so that if they figure if it goes over their head, it's going to score anyway. So
That's it.
just got to get that prevent. All right, well, the Falcons are going to bring it in. Quick little huddle. The coach gives a little advice.
Oh, everybody in and
everybody out. I think by the time the outfield made their way out to the huddle, it was already broken. All right, I do believe the count's 1-1, Andy.
I believe that is correct at this time.
She shows bunt again, pulls off, and the ball's away in the dirt. The wild pitch.
Everybody stays.
But no one advances. All right, that'll be 2-1.
2-1 the count. Previdel, you don't want to work too hard here. You want to stay in your groove. When you try to aim, that's when you're going to start getting into trouble.
Yep. And the ball hit at the first
So
baseman.
Fanny,
Play at home base. She's out. Force out at home. And that'll be 2 outs. So once again, Saddlebrook able to keep a run from scoring with the play at home.
all right, but it's still a 1-run lead here for the Panthers, but there's 2 outs, and it's the bottom of the order. Danielle DeSalva. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
All right, with 2 outs, Andy, I guess the play is at any
That's it, the
at any
easiest way to go.
bag here at any base.
It's always the easiest way here with 2 outs.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where. Previdel to the plate.
Ball hit at the second baseman.
Just going to
She
tag her
tags
nice
her
and
out.
easy. I like how Melissa also, she kept her hand in her glove, making sure the ball wasn't going to get knocked out.
You may have missed that, I guess. It's hard to do. We're doing a 1-camera shoot here. I'd like just to explain to everybody. It's a little hard in baseball. It's a sport that you need multi-camera action, and unfortunately, our cameraman had to make a choice, and it was to first base, where you would think that the play would be going to, but the tag was made by the second baseman to end the inning.
So I think we're going to hang around here, Bob.
Yeah, we're going to stay here. This could be the final inning here. The Falcons are trailing 2-1. We are in the extra inning, 8th inning. And so the Falcons, like I said, need to score this inning, keep the game going.
That is a fact.
Yep. 1 to tie, 2 to win.
And again, they have up, I'm going to say Laura DeVito, Amanda McKay, and Dana Mazzella. I could be wrong due to the fact that my book is now one big blob of blue ink.
Yeah, that's right.
It's no longer.
It has bled into each other. You can't distinguish what's happening here.
So we'll have to see who steps up to the plate first. And if I look correctly, actually now, let's see. You know what? I stand corrected. That was the inning before DeVito led off. This inning, it's Vanessa Pelly made the last out last inning.
Okay.
With the grounder. So Lisa Previdel will step up to the plate. Little surprised here by Coach White's keeping Previdel into bat. She struck out looking. She has gotten on base twice with 2 errors. But
well, I guess he's thinking confidence that the Falcons are either going to go ahead and tie it up or take the lead, and he wants to keep his pitcher in there. That's the only thing I could come up with, Andy, on that one.
That's probably what he's thinking, and Coach White is a great coach, so you're not going to second-guess him too much.
Yep. All right, here's the pitcher, wind up, and called strike one. So it'll be a great time for Previdel to help her cause out by getting on base.
And Allie Bryan was the Panther who hit the triple last inning. So Previdel, it's an option.
And that's ball.
For 1-1 the count.
Once again, if you're just joining us, this is the Lady Panthers of Midland Park playing the Lady Falcons of Saddlebrook in the state semifinals. And Midland Park is leading this game 2-1 in bonus innings.
That's it.
We're in the bottom of the 8th.
Previdel fouls it off, making it a 1-2 count. Previdel needs to get on base here.
Despite the dreary rainy weather, we still have a good turnout here, Andy. Good crowd. And I don't think anyone's left.
No, nobody's going to leave here, especially in extra baseball.
And there's a ball hit foul.
Right at our cameraman, Dave Brown, but he stands strong.
Undeterred by the incoming yellow ball.
That's it.
He's going to hide behind the camera. That's it.
That's it. It's tax money at work right there, and just use the camera.
All right, you can stand up now, Dave. He was ducking still for cover. He can stand up. We tease him because we love him.
Well, maybe you do, Bob, but...
yeah, he's a good kid.
Oh,
called out.
Looking again.
Wow, that's tough to go down looking here in the
bottom of the 8th inning.
Yeah, you got to be swinging when you're behind like this.
Yeah, that'll bring up number 7, Allison Melisso for your Lady Falcons.
Yep, that Allison.
Top of the order.
Top of the order. She's the second baseman.
She's struck out. She's flied out. She's gotten a hit. Maybe. Looking at the blob.
Can't tell anymore on that. All right, what counts as now, though, Andy? She needs a hit now.
That's it.
She needs
It
to get
doesn't
on
matter
base.
what happened in the other innings right now.
And she fouls off the first pitch, strike one. Once again, if you're interested in being part of the SBC TV crew, whether it be for softball games, baseball games, any other sport, you can contact us here at the station, 201-587-2000. And that ball is high and outside.
Right.
And that's 2 balls and a strike. Or you can reach us by email. Send us an email at sbctv@optonline.net. And we'll gladly get a hold of you. Maybe you got kids out there who are home for summer break from college. This would be a good way to spend some time, do some...
something for the community.
Yeah.
Help out the town. Make the town look that much better.
I mean, there's a lot of great things. You could do your own show. We can work with you, help you out, create your own show. You can go around camera shooting some stuff, around town shooting some events. It's a great learning experience. We've got some great state-of-the-art equipment, editing facilities. We have our own studio. And there's strike 3, swing and a miss.
Melisso goes down, leaving all hope for victory here for Saddlebrook to Jen Canestrino.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, Canestrino had an error last inning right by her where the ball went, but normally, and I have faith in Jen, you have a bad inning in the field, you come out here and you come out strong.
Yeah.
She's ready to go.
Yeah, she'd like to help the team. She'd like to help forget about that. So.
That's it. Singles fine here. You don't need a home run.
Nope, we just need runners. Got to get people on base. And there's called strike 1. All right, the crowd is up on their feet now.
Yeah, both sides. Both sides up on their feet.
This is the bottom of the 8th inning. This could be the final inning.
That's it. Allie Bryan 2 strikes away from moving on to the state finals. Or the group finals. I apologize.
Oh, called strike 2. Wow. Well, 1 strike away from victory here. And where do they head to next, Andy? Do you know offhand or no?
First ranked team is High Point, and they're playing today also. So one would assume that they may go on, but you may have an upset, you know. But the winner of that game will play the winner of this game.
And that's ball.
Outside.
Lots of moans from the crowd there.
Keeping the Falcons alive.
They would love to see would have loved to have seen a strikeout there. Well, that's the count at 1-2.
Oh, Coach White tries to stall a little bit here.
Yep, try to talk to her, settle her down.
Oh. So we're still here at the softball field trying to help the Falcons out here.
Yep, we are in the, could be the 8th and final inning. This is a bonus ball. Normally the game is 7 innings long, but we were tied at the end of 7, so we went into the 8th inning. The Panthers did score 1 in the 8th.
2 strikes.
Jen hits hard at the second baseman, and there it is. And that will be it.
The Falcons season.
Well, the Lady Falcons of Saddlebrook had a tremendous season this year, getting this far, getting to the semifinals.
I'll tell you what, there's absolutely nothing to hang your heads about this one, ladies.
Nope. Great ball game played by both teams.
Making the state tournament is one thing. Making it this far is absolutely another.
Yep.
It's an amazing feat.
Girls should keep their head up high. They should be proud of themselves.
Congratulations to the Midland Park Panthers for moving on. And congratulations to your Saddlebrook Falcons for having another great season.
Yep. Continuing
the softball tradition alive.
All right, well, that will end it here for us here at SBC TV Falcon Sports. And we're going to wrap it up here. Once again, the final score in the 8th inning of play is Saddlebrook 1, Midland Park Panthers 2. So once again, this is Bob Duthale alongside Andy Gallo, and thank you for joining us here at SBC TV Falcon Sports. You're watching SBC TV, Channel 77, Saddlebrook, New Jersey. Hey, Dan. Thank you. Nice game.
All right.
Good job, Andy. All right. First thing I'm going to do here is...
All right, Dave Brown.
All right. First thing I'm going to do here is just gently peel this away.